Hi, I'm Rachel from knitrepublic.com, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to cast on using the longtail method. Cast on using the longtail method, I've got circular needles that I'm going to be using, but it is exactly the same method whether you're using circular needles or straight needles. What you'll need to do is take your wool, and we're going to need to make a slip knot in the midpoint of where our stitches, how much wool our stitches are going to use. I'll explain a bit more about that in the post on knitrepublic.com. So to make a slip knot, I'm going to take the wool in front of my little finger, behind these three fingers, around my thumb, and back in between my index finger and my middle finger, which makes a sort of figure of 8. So there's a loop here going around my thumb and a loop around my index finger. Then I'm going to take my needle and bring it up through the middle of the loop with my thumb, and then going to put it down through the middle of the loop with my finger, and then I'm going to take my thumb over the top like that, and then this can then be pulled tight. That's your slip knot. I'll show you that again. So I'm going to go behind my little finger, in front of my little finger, behind these three fingers, around my thumb, and in between my index finger and my middle finger, and then up through this loop, down through this loop, and this loop over the top. Now to make the rest, cast on the rest of the stitches, you've got these two strands coming from the knot. The one that's attached to the ball is called the working yarn, and this should be at the back because this method takes up more wool from this side than this side, and as this side is attached to the ball of wool, you're not going to run out of it, whereas this one you could run out of it, which you don't want to do. So I'm going to take the ball, and with these three fingers, not the ball, sorry, take the strands, and with these three fingers hold them, and I'm going to put my index finger and my thumb in the middle and open it out, and then when I turn my hand around and pull the needle down, you can see I've got this V, sort of V shape going on with the two loops, and it's the same loops like for the slip knot. So I've got one round my thumb and one round my index finger, and I'm going to do the same thing I did then. So up through the middle of the thumb loop, down through the middle of the finger loop, and then the thumb over the top. That's our first stitch. When you're doing this, it's a good idea to keep your index finger on the top of this, on the top stitch, just so it doesn't slide off the needle. So round again, up through the middle of that loop, the thumb loop, down through the middle of the index finger loop, and the thumb over the top. Okay, up through the middle of the thumb loop, down through the middle of the index finger loop, thumb over the top, and pull. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. So now we've got 5 stitches. I'm just going to carry on until I get to 10. through, 8, 9, one more, and that's it. So now we're all ready to start knitting.